Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. I am making some videos on ideas you can use when building settlements in Fallout 4. And in this video I am at Starlight Drive-in. And I chose to come when it was a little bit on the darker side so that you can get the ideas of what I put together with all the lights. This is one of my more favorite builds. I decided to go ahead and keep this settlement as a theater. And so I had utilized the screen in its full size and did some pixel art. And I had originally thought about doing a Fallout 4 picture, but then I thought I would personalize it a little bit more and put in one of my favorite cartoon characters. So I decided to use Betty Boop. And I will do a tutorial on how I created this pixel art. And in a minute I'll take you over to where the generators are to show you where I put the generators for all of this. It took quite a bit to power up this screen. So I'll show you that in a minute. Coming back over here are my stores. And I used a lot of the add-ons. They have really some cool posters and some signs that you can make and personalize to say whatever you want to have them say. So those are really cool effect to use. And then some of the other kinds of lighting, the little strobe lights. And a little cooking station over here. And then looking back out at the, I've created, instead of having like it be like a normal drive-in, since there's no cars, I created some seating areas for the settlers on either side of this structure that I built around my water purifiers. And then I put a fountain statue on top. I will also be doing a tutorial on how I got the little lights inside of that fountain statue. It's a really cool effect. It's easy to do and it looks really cool in the dark. So coming down here, these are just like some seating areas that I'm going to be adding some seats into. I still have a little bit of settlement to work on in here. And then coming around the back, I'm going to turn on my light because it still is kind of dark. So I had to put in some extra water because I used the medium-sized water purifiers for this settlement because there wasn't that very much water. And back here are these two little rooms, and I cleaned them out, but I still want to utilize them for something. And if you guys have any ideas of something I can do and make in this room, please leave it in the comments below so that I can maybe put them in this settlement. Here's the other room. I'd like to have some cool ideas for these rooms. I want to use them. Over here is my mud fruit. And then back over here too, if you guys have any ideas for this section, just so that I can kind of clean it up and make it look nice, please leave it in the comments. And then, oh, back over here I was going to show you, this is where I put the generators. I stacked the generators inside behind all of this concrete. You can kind of see it where my pointer is at. One of the generators. It took about 10 to 15 generators, large size generators that you get from the add-ons to power up this screen. There's about there's a little over 100 box lights in there. So it takes quite a bit to power that up. And then over here is another one of those large generators that powers up this seating section, and then I also have another one on this side that powers up that seating section. And then this middle on the side, I just dressed it up. And back over here, I made a restaurant, the Tasty Starlight. And there's really nothing inside of there. I put a couple of cabinets pushed into those bars using that carpet technique again. And there's a poster and some plants, and then another large generator. I have a lot of lights going on in here, so it took a lot of power in order to make all these lights come on. And back over here in the corner is the Nuka-Cola room for the settlers to get their Nuka-Cola. And then I have a little walkway over here that goes up to the seating sections for the restaurant, the Tasty Starlight. And back over here is another seating section with a little campfire. And going up there, it just goes up to the very top of this, and that's where my welcome mat is. And I chose to do it up there because it comes out on this wall pretty easily, so I can come out and defend this settlement when it gets attacked. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Coming off over onto this side, I have some more seating. And there's another little seating section over here. And these are the stairs that I was talking about that go around the top of the settlement. This is great for defending the settlement because you can still do your fighting from up here. And that goes all the way around. And then this ladder up here goes to the very top of the seating for the restaurant. And then there's a little statue right here. And if you want to know how to do this particular setup, just leave it in the comments below and I can do a tutorial on that. Another little seating area. And from here you can kind of get an idea of how many generators, what the generators look like all next to each other. I put them in using that carpet technique again, and then the little areas that, the little things that stick up so that they can hook to each other are the only things that you need to have showing so that they can hook to each other and then hook to the wall. And you can kind of get an idea of what that water fountain looks like, that water fountain statue, what that looks like at night. It looks really cool with those lights in there. And then coming back down, this walkway right here, it goes into the house from another side, and I'll show you where that entrance is on the inside of the house. But I'm going to take you through the front entrance. So I need to come back out this way. So this is the front door. And off to the left is the workstation. And then back around the corner is just my little beacon and some water purifiers. Or that's not water purifiers, those are generators. And then this is like a oversized living room area. It's got a lot of space in here. And then this room over here, I haven't done anything with this room. So if you guys have any ideas for this room, please leave it in the comments as well. I didn't really want to make this a kitchen because there is already the restaurant. And then upstairs I have something kind of similar to that. So I was thinking something a little bit different than a kitchen. So if you guys have any ideas, please leave it in the comments for me so that I can finish this room. I'm not too sure what to do with it. And coming up here is the bedroom. And I got a little bit more detailed with this bedroom. I didn't do the wallpaper effect, I just used regular framed pictures up here. But you can see that I put some bookcases back there, and then I pushed the beds and some lights in there. And I had to leave the carpets that I utilized for that carpet technique. I had to leave those carpets in there because when I removed them, it pushed the lights. It either went up or down. I can't remember because this is a little while ago that I built this. but I didn't want to have that effect happen, so I just left the carpets there. And so it kind of looks like it's supposed to be there anyway, but it's good because then you can kind of see how I set up the carpets in order to create that look. And then over in here, there's some cabinets. There's that carpet technique, putting those lights into the cabinet again. And here's my bathroom. Some little bookcases shoved in together, pushed in together with that carpet. And little bookcases. So this is a really cool effect that you can do, pushing items into each other. The lights and then the bookcases, and then there's a little alien. And then over here is the bathroom, the toilet. And on the top floor, I made kind of like a little lounge type area. And so this back here is like the little bar. I haven't finished this quite yet. And this big open space, I'm not too sure what to do with this either. I don't really want to do seating, but I'm not too sure what to do with it. So if you guys have any ideas for this area, please leave it in the comments for me. I have a little jukebox over here, and then this is the dance floor. So that is the Starlight Drive-in. And if you guys want to see or have any questions on anything that I put together in there, I can make a short tutorial for you. And I'll be making a tutorial on that, on this screen up front, and then that water fountain as well. So if you like this video and you like the ideas in this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And the next settlement that I'm going to be going to is 10 Pines Bluff.